boop, boop.
Is that how you do it? I don't know
he-
if I did it right, but
Oh my
because
goodness.
I'm not from Jamaica, but you know.
Wow,
I'm trying to
wow.
be cool. Can I be cool? Can I be down? I just learned about Jamaican time tonight, so I'm trying to be down, man.
Trying to learn the culture.
Come on, man. You gotta be.
Trying to get some good.
And
curry.
we're very accepting. However,
I want to be inclusive. Can I be? Next week I'll wear something special.
good roti, you know.
see that we don't do roti.
Roti is they don't do roti.
What?
Roti is good.
Trinidadian. Roti's Trinidadian.
Though. Well, it tastes good.
Shit, word, word.
I mean, I don't care what country it's from. It tastes
Yo,
Facts. I can get it in
Listen,
the kitchen, right?
the person on the line right now is going to be very embarrassed by this conversation. We are introducing a brand new correspondent, recurring guest. It is my friend Tammy O'Hara. She is the owner of the Million Miles Travel Agency. That's what she does when she is not rooting for the Knicks, the Jets, and the Mets.
So that means she has a lot of
That's a
time.
She had a
very
lot of
sad
time on her hands.
existence.
Yeah. Word, damn.
Business is booming.
Word.
Yo, let me be nice.
All right. Oh my goodness. However, she is a yardie. All right. So now we can even out the numbers a little bit. Tammy O'Hara, how are you? Welcome.
I'm good. How's everyone?
Doing very well.
Very
Welcome,
very
welcome.
welcome.
Tam, welcome to the council.
Hi, what's going?
So
I'm glad to be here.
we got to introduce you the proper way. All right. We got to put you through the test. Because we just don't let anybody
Oh,
join the
boy.
council. This is it's for real. So first, tell us. Obviously, as I just said, you are from Jamaica originally, maybe,
Maybe.
or at least your heritage. You're of
Oh.
Jamaican heritage.
You're calling into my
There you go, right there. I hear it.
We got to set the line so people understand your fandom. All right.
Oh boy!
And-
I mean, you already introduced that I'm a Knicks, Mets, and Jets fan. Like,
Yes.
what's
Respect.
worse?
How did that happen, though?
That's
That's
respect,
what we
though.
want to know is how did that happen?
She's loyal. That's nice.
You know what? I'm a New Yorker at heart. Always been.
Are you from
before
Queens?
My family, when they came up from Jamaica, they all came to New York. They came to Queens. So
Hold on a second. Yo, there's some stereotyping going on.
There you
There's
go.
some stereotyping going on. My family came to Queens too. Why?
I spent a lot of time in Jamaica, Queens. I know, man.
Come on, man.
I spent a lot of
Isn't
time
that
over
all
there, man.
Jamaicans, when they come up, they come
Or
to
something.
Queens?
I spent a lot of time over there.
My roots are in Africa. That's not stereotypical.
Man, there's no Africa in Michigan. Get out of here. Yo, you from Wayne County, Africa, Wayne County. All right, so your folks came and settled in Queens, and you immediately picked up on the Nets, the Jets, and the Mets. You poor thing.
Yeah, I obviously went. I went to the wrong side. Like I've been disappointed all my life.
Yes. That's a bad. See, at least I was lucky enough that my father was watching the Yankees and not the Mets. So that's the only saving grace. Otherwise, I would be in the same boat. And that's close to suicide as a Nets, Knicks, Jets, and Mets fan. Tam, let me tell you
Sometimes you
something.
consider it like
It's
highly
gonna be
consider
okay.
it, the way how things are going, right? They start out so well, and then it just goes downhill
Okay.
every year.
All right. At least you're true, though. That's how we know you're true. So now you're accepted because you didn't come out here and throw out any
I'm
Lakers.
loyal. I'm loyal. I'm a ride or die.
I'm a Lions fan, so I'm not gonna clown you.
Yeah, we like loyalty. We don't like these people that were once Miami Heat fans and turned into Cavs fans and turned into Laker fans.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
little.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna be a Miami Heat fan. Never.
Right.
Oh, yeah, because you're a Knicks
Ever.
fan. Yeah.
Right.
You
we
can't
don't
be.
do it that way. We live by a code. We don't do it that way.
Yes, never do it.
You're also a big fantasy football player, I hear, and you need Drew Brees to have a big game tonight. By the way, Carolina up 7-3. Who you picking in the game tonight first?
Who am I picking?
Yes.
Woo, let's see. According, I picked the Saints. They're right now. They're kind of
little shaky out here.
It makes me concerned.
It's a whole nother half.
It's
It's a whole
making me
nother, don't worry.
concerned.
It's
Their
a whole
road
nother
record is not
half.
that great.
Okay.
So I'm trying to see what this measurement is looking like right now. It looks like they just made the first
That's
round, so I'm
what
gonna see
she
about
said.
that.
That's literally what she said. I couldn't pass that up. What do you? Did you want me to pass that up?
Next.
Okay. Carolina up 7-3. Second quarter just getting started. 14-14 remaining. 7-3 Carolina. I'm picking Carolina tonight by a field goal.
Oh, man.
Nah, I'm not.
All right. So you need Drew Brees to get you some points tonight. Is that right?
I just need him to. I don't even need a lot. I'm not even asking for much. I'm just asking for a little right now.
How many points you need?
But we'll
There
see.
goes some points. There
I
goes
need-
some points right there.
I need 10.
Okay.
I need 10.
You can do that.
You can
But
do that in
right
his sleep.
now, let me see, because I got two games of riding, two fantasy football teams.
Okay.
Right now, I need about 7 points.
Okay. You need 7
So
points for the
he's been
playoffs.
Slowly but steadily giving me some points. Ooh, that's a rough
He
day at the
almost
end.
died on that
Sorry.
pass. Did you see that? He got baptized.
Do you need that to qualify for the playoffs, or are you already in the playoffs?
You see
I'm
that?
already in the
That
playoffs. I'm in the championship semifinal.
She's in the semifinals of the championship. Joe, how's your fantasy football doing?
I'm
right
out
now?
of it. My team lost this week. I had James Conner. He was out. Injuries hit me.
Yeah.
And then the
Oh,
Cowboys happened.
yeah.
Because I had
Cowboys
your boy,
defense.
Who?
Amari Cooper.
Oh, man.
Vanished. Like cigar smoke.
Yeah, you can't ride with Amari. You never know
Yeah.
when Dak is going to throw
See,
12 passes this week.
Yeah, this was supposed to be like a blow out for me because I had Saquon and
He had a bad game.
but
didn't he?
everybody just kind of failed me. Everybody failed me.
Yeah. How long have you been playing fantasy football? How many seasons you got under your belt?
Woo!
She's a pro.
It's college,
Oh, wow.
Really
so that's
good.
been like 10 years.
Wow.
And I ain't got one.
You're a vet.
You need to get on that.
And I don't
fantasy,
have
man.
one.
Wow.
So,
Have you
yeah,
won how many
last year,
championships?
I'm trying to defend my crown this year.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You're not the champion. You're not the defending champion, are you?
I am the champ. Like I'm the defending champion.
Wow.
I'm trying to defend.
She going for a repeat.
You're the UCF of your fantasy football.
She don't sound like you see
Oh,
it.
hell
You've been
no.
playing for
Nah,
10
nah.
years. She's
Yeah,
good.
No.
yeah.
She's good.
She's SEC.
You, I actually played the players. Like
Yeah.
I
Wow.
was like, don't put
Okay.
me in the UCF crowd.
So some quick
I
news.
was like, talk.
Some quick news. James Dolan to sell the Knicks. Well, let me frame some context. The story came out. Someone must have asked him if he was willing to sell the Knicks. I believe it was Ian Begley from the Post, and his answer was he would consider it, which is pretty much a joke.
Were they serving alcohol
Yes,
at
he's
during
clout
this
chasing.
time?
He's
Yeah.
learning from 6ix9ine. Tekashi
Yeah.
6ix9ine. And he's clout
He's
chasing. Right?
trolling.
He's trolling right
He's
now.
trolling.
There's
He is
no
trolling.
way
Right.
He's fishing right now because of KP. He's
Right.
fishing.
What do you
That's
think,
what that
Tam? What do you think about James Dolan selling the Knicks? Is it is he actually considering selling the Knicks, or is this something that he throws out there just to continue a conversation?
It's enjoyable.
First, before you answer that, let me put some numbers on the table. The Knicks' value on paper as of today is approximately
$5
$2 billion.
Well, he was talking on the.
Well,
on the
let
thing
me
saying
finish.
$5 billion.
Let me
$5
finish.
billion.
Let me finish. Their value on paper is $2 billion. That doesn't account for more. It doesn't account for the There's a thing when it comes to value. I gotta have it. Right. So the house might be worth $300,000. Right. But
He's only getting
if
260.
15 people are bidding
Right.
$300,000 for this house,
Right.
then the value is going to go way above
right,
that.
well, but yes,
So-
yes.
On paper, I believe per Forbes, they have the Knicks at about $2 to $3 billion.
Oh, so he
Right
wants,
now.
He wants 5.
He
can get
that
5.
is the market.
He can get
so
5.
the Forbes value is not the real
Yeah, so-
market value.
He's trolling.
Yeah, he's talking about he's not looking at anything less than 5.
Right.
So,
Right.
I mean,
It's New
We'll
York,
see.
definitely. I
Right.
would
It's
a
fine.
limited market because it's New York City.
Right, and I believe the Rangers are
Right.
throwing in that also. Which, if you really wanted to, and you put the Rangers and the real estate in it, you might start pushing $6-7 billion.
Yeah.
It only works if Diddy buys the team, man. That's the only way it
Diddy's not
works.
buying
Diddy-
And that's what I'm just saying. That's the
He's
only way
not
it
coming
works.
with. He's
Diddy
not
doesn't
coming
have
with
enough
$3-4
money.
billion. The down payment on that is $3 billion.
Diddy doesn't have enough money, and nobody's trying to see a Bad Boy every halftime show.
Right, but that's the only.
Take that. Take that.
That's the only way I see it work.
Honestly, I don't think that he's gonna he's trolling right now because he's not gonna sell that team.
Right.
The Knicks does that, even though they suck. You know, and as a Knicks fan, I could say that they suck, but they're valuable.
Right.
He enjoys it. He enjoys this.
He's not going to get rid of that.
He loves
That's
it.
probably one of the few things that he has that actually makes money for him.
Yes, and the Rangers also. Yes, the whole that. Well, he owns the cable company. On top of it, not Time Warner, Optimum. Whatever they change the name
we already
to.
know what's going on with
Spectrum.
cable companies now because everybody opting out.
Right. So he's actually sitting pretty while all these cable people are losing money. He's got the Knicks, the Rangers, and the Garden.
And I wouldn't trade. I would not trade. I wouldn't sell this team right now, knowing what's coming. KP's coming back. A big free agency situation coming up, and the draft.
But that's why he's trolling.
Yeah, well,
It's bait.
Yeah,
it's all bait.
Right. I wonder if somebody showed up with $5 billion, what would he do?
He'd ask for 6.
He wouldn't do
He'd
it.
ask for more money. He asked for more. Well, yeah, of course he asked for more money. Oh no.
Just like any good businessman. Hold on. Did I say 5? I don't think I said 5.
He wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the trajectory? What do you think about the trajectory that the Knicks are on currently?
Well, shit.
What do you think about the trajectory that the Knicks are on currently? And, in terms of the way that he's been interacting with the team the last couple of years. Personally, I like it. He stepped away, let the basketball people run it, and I love what they're doing. I think this team is set up to really, really make huge inroads in the next couple of years. What do you think?
I don't know about huge, but
huge.
Maybe not huge. Like let's take it one step at a time. Like let's get the playoffs.
There it is.
What we can
Right.
do.
No. Let's not get to the playoffs. That's not the first step.
Season.
The first step is have a horrible season.
No, getting a winning record.
You're doing that now.
They're doing that now.
We need
9-22. They're doing that now.
Here's why I say the Knicks' trajectory is so strong, right? When you look at who they have on the team now that's going forward, Frank Ntilikina, Alonzo Trier in the backcourt, that's 2. Moutier is looking like a keeper. That's 3. All young, under 23. Okay, I'm not even going to count Trey Burke in this mix. I believe he's trade bait. Kevin Knox, 4. Mitchell Robinson, 5. Kristaps, 6. You take those 6, and then you're going to get a top 3 draft pick. We're talking about R.J. Barrett, Zion, Bol. Those are the top guys I have in that top. Cam Reddish. You add that person to the Knicks and the free agent that they're going to sign, which I'm Kevin Durant in that.
Absolutely not.
And then we're a top 3 seed next year.
KD ain't coming.
KD
He don't want all that work. He'll go back to OKC first.
Tammy, what you think about my plan? Forget about them. They're just haters. They're not down.
I mean,
She sounds like a realist.
A lot of ifs there. The Knicks they've had a history of just messing stuff up. So I'm trying to keep it,
Yeah,
PG.
they're so close right now, though. They're so
they
close.
have a history of messing things up. So I don't know if I would say that I'm cautiously optimistic.
Okay.
How's that?
That's
They
good.
have some good pieces,
Yes.
but we have to see if they can actually put it together and make it work.
Getting KD, you just wrote a Disney movie. Like this is
Yeah.
when you wish upon a star type stuff.
Yeah.
Like
I honestly think they have a better chance of getting Kawhi, and Kawhi already said I'm going west than getting a Kevin Durant.
All right.
I
I'll tell you what, this time next year, I'm going to be like this.
well, I don't think Kawhi's going to the Clippers. I just read something funny about Kawhi.
Yeah.
See,
They said Clippers president Lawrence Frank was trying to wait for him after the game to speak to him, and Kawhi walked right past him. Didn't know who he was.
Of course not. How you going to recognize Lawrence Frank?
He just walked right past
Lawrence
him.
Frank is like
If you don't know
5'10". You
Nah,
reckon
forget
you
that.
need to
He
see him.
saw him. I don't care how short he was. He saw him and walked right by him.
Yeah, this is his hometown too, by the way.
He's
Lawrence
totally
Frank.
not going. He's totally not going. Well, yeah.
are you watching the game currently? The Knicks game
Yeah.
currently? Okay, so this
Not the Knicks.
No, she's
not
watching the
Knicks.
football.
Oh, you're watching the football game. Oh, well,
I'm
you.
watching fantasy
well, you're trying to get the
football.
points.
Well, your Knicks are up.
Fantasy
Your
right
Knicks
now.
are up in the third quarter right now.
They need
by
to
the
stop
way,
winning. Who are they playing tonight?
the Suns.
Phoenix. They
Suns.
definitely need to lose.
Damn, they're gonna win that game. They're gonna win that.
That's because the
game.
Suns got Kelly Oubre now. It's
Oh
on.
man, wow, poor Kelly Oubre. That Suns stuff is a mess.
Yeah, that's another.
Tam, we're not even gonna touch on the Jets because that's a really horrible situation. That,
Yeah.
unlike
You
the
know what?
Knicks, where I
Well,
can
here,
see a
let me-
bright
let- Hear
future.
me out on the Jets. Hear me out on the Jets.
I don't even
Okay.
know what the Jets could do.
I don't think it's not a good season. It was not a good season. It has not been a good couple seasons.
I haven't been good in the
But
last
I
7
still have
years.
hope for the Jets for next year. Giants, though. I don't know who's a Giants fan around here, but I actually was like, yeah, I'm actually glad I'm a Jets fan this year because the Giants have been looking
Right,
crazy.
right.
Yeah.
Well, at least with the
Crazy.
Jets, at least with the Jets,
look like for most of their games, the Jets have been looking like they're actually in it
yeah.
until like the end. But the Giants look like they just come out to lose.
Yeah. Well, the
They
difference
come
is
out and they're like, game done.
most Jets fans didn't expect the Jets to do much. Giants fans were talking Super Bowl in August.
Eh,
But they always
absolutely.
do. But they always do.
But yeah, he's and I concur.
in their
Every
defense-
year,
Because
every year.
In their defense, though, they have been fairly consistent in terms like they just won a Super Bowl like what 5 years
5
ago.
years ago.
That's
That's
and they've
not
been
bad.
winning
But they
six
say,
games ever since.
they say it's every 5 years or every what is
Right.
it? Every how many years they go to the Super Bowl? Some
They
dumb
need to
shit
put
like that.
Eli out the pasture is what they need to do.
He's been playing pretty good though.
Nah, they
when-
need to,
now
They need
Yeah.
to do. They
like
need to
when it's
do.
all over.
Not last night, not yesterday.
They need to do Saquon justice and get a new quarterback. Now.
All right, Tam, the Mets. Are you
Yes.
feeling good about the Mets off season so far?
I feel good every season. Every off season, I feel good about the Mets, and I feel good about the Mets all the way up to June, and then it kind of, the wheels fall off. Everything goes to pieces.
Mets' problem is injuries.
But I actually like the moves that they're making. I like it. I like it. I have hope for them. I feel like they're always like one year away from doing stuff, like doing well. So, and hopefully they can build on the great start that they had last year.
Yeah, that was a great
Extend it
start.
past a month. Yeah, let's extend it past a month for next year, next season.
Okay, well, to me, the Mets have a major flaw, and it's that
always have.
they build the team that they build. They had too many corner players and not enough middle players, so you can't be sending Conforto out to center field because you're going to lose that game. And it's not like he's going to make an error. There's not going to end up being an error in the scorebook, but there's going to be 3 balls that a good center fielder would have got to that he can't get to. Right? That doesn't show up in the scorebook except for a double for the other team. You know what I mean? So that's where they're missing. You got to find a way for Conforto, Nemo, Cespedes to play. And all three
Well,
of
the
them
problem
cannot play
is that
together
he's
unless one of
always
them's at
injured.
first. And then the whole
Like
thing about
he's Mr. Glass.
right, the whole thing about trading Syndergaard makes no sense to me because if you're thinking you're going to compete, how do you give up your second best pitcher?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think they're going to trade him or is that's
I hope-
trolling?
God, I hope not. I hope not. That would be terrible if
Yeah.
they did that. Yeah, I would not. I would not like that at all. They need all of those pieces. They need all of them.
Got it.
Because there's injury. You have to take into account that one of your pitchers is going to be injured. And I mean, for a few seasons, we had like 3 pitchers that were doing nothing because they were all injured. And like, what a disaster! So you
Right.
can't give up like one of your stars.
Right.
It's just no.
Right.
That's a non-starter for me.
And they brought Familia back. Are you happy with that?
I am. I
Okay.
am glad about that. I think that he's probably one of the best closers out there. Like you're not going to give him up.
Right.
You're
That's
not gonna
fair.
give him up. I mean, and I feel like a lot of times, like even last year when we didn't have him, poor. God, what's his name? I don't know why I'm blanking right now. We lost so many close games.
Right.
We lost so many when DeGrom was out doing all that he could, and we were losing by score
Right.
because our closing situation was not ideal. So, you know, we need him. We needed him, and I'm glad that we got him back.
Okay, well, good luck with that Mets thing. I think they're headed for some more disappointment because the Nationals, the Phillies, and the Braves have the Mets in fourth place. So,
look, man, you know, there's always, every year it comes new.
Right, you never know.
Wash clean, you come new, and you're ready for the next thing.
You never know.
So,
If you have a good record,
that's how you gotta live.
that's how you got to do it. If you have a good record in one-run games, you could turn a 75, 80 win season into 88, 90, and you're still alive with the last 2 weeks to go, and anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, if we still have the Grom pitching how he was, you know, he's not going to be doing. I don't know if he's going to be doing, you know, Cy Young level pitching next year.
Right.
But if he's come back even, you know, 80% like that, there's a lot more games that we can win.
Right.
So, you know, it's just about getting those pieces together, getting more pitching, not pitching, you know, some more offense going. There's a lot of games we should have won that we didn't.
All right.
Because of our offense.
Tam, we got to run. Thanks for coming on. Can you please tell the people where they can find you on social media?
I am very active on social media. I am on Instagram at TravelGyal. That's TravelGyal. That's also on Twitter. And I also have my website, which is Million Miles Travel. I also specialize in sports-related travel. So anybody who's looking for that, hit me up.
That's fantastic. Joe and I were just talking about a trip to Vegas for Summer League. So we should definitely connect on that and see if we can put something together through the show.
Yeah, I'm going to be going to Vegas in a couple months for my friend's birthday, so I'm looking forward to that.
All right, sounds good. Tammy, thank you so much. Gentlemen, please be gentlemen and say goodnight to Tammy.
Good night, Tammy. Thank you for your insight. Appreciate you.
Nice meeting you.
Tammy, come back on in a few weeks.
Wish me luck.
All right, good luck. She needs 10 points. Let's give 10 points for Tammy, Drew Brees.
Shoot off two more.
Come on. All right.
All right.
Have a good night, guys.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Was it a boot?